Good afternoon, everyone. Sambit sir, Vikal sir, Ankit bhai. Welcome everyone here. I see Abhishek Raka, Chairman of Ratlam ICI branch. On behalf of Professional Skills and Enrichment Committee, welcome you all dignitaries and participants in today's webcast on technology skills for chartered accountant. I welcome today's resource, CA Vikalji Jain also, and the event enablers. Good afternoon, everyone. My elder brother Ankit bhai, Mohit ji, Pranita ma'am. Welcome everyone present over here. Before going forward and before we start, before we take advantage of CA Vikalji Jain sir, I would request C. Ankit ji Barmecha, Secretary of Ratlam branch, for short introduction of CA Vikalji Jain. Ankit ji, over to you.
Thank you, Abhishek sir. CA Vikalji Jain, Chartered Accountant in the year of 2013, working with Vikal Jain Associates, a firm as a proprietor, and currently working with 16th Financial Commission in field of research and data management as consultant. He has taken more than 100 seminars on Excel, 40 seminars on AI in Study Circle, ICI, and 16th Commission, and participated in ICI AI Hackathon and ICRA, etc. CA Vikal Jain has taken session on Power BI and trained in Excel across the world online through Go webinar on Skype. More than 3.5 followers he have on Excel trainees on the page of Facebook, and about 1.5 lakh followers on the Instagram. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us for the today's seminar.
Thank you. Thank you, Ankit ji. And definitely, as you introduced our resource person, C. Vikalji Jain, we all will get benefit from him of today's world, as all world have converted now on AI. So definitely we will gather today new information, new knowledge from C. Vikalji Jain. Before not taking so much time, I will request C. Vikalji Jain for his submission.
Thank you, Abhishek ji and Sambit ji, for this kind of opportunity. So I'm not going to take so much of time in these kind of things. So what I'm going to do, I am going to make an interactive session with all of the participants. So I would suggest just one or two participants just to help me if I'm, let's say, asking any question or.
Sir, it is already transmitted in a different platform, so that participants will not be there. We can consider C. Abhishek Raka and C. Ankit Barmecha as a participant.
Understood, sir. Understood. So I will take the help of Abhishek ji and Ankit ji.
Yes,
so
yes.
Let me just share my screen. And I hope you are able to see my screen now.
Perfectly.
So, okay. So before proceeding with this session, I would like to ask a few questions from you, Abhishek ji and Ankit ji. Means what is AI? In current scenario, we are listening AI everywhere. But what is AI exactly?
Sir, article assistant.
Article assistant. Okay. That's a very perfect example for us. But it is going to provide the result like a boss.
Yes.
Sure, sir, sure. It is working very perfectly.
Okay. So AI is basically nothing. What we have done, we have just stored some kind of information in a system, and it is providing information from there. But the main problem is how it is taking data from sources, and who is the data provider to AI. The main problem is, let's say we have stored some kind of information in system, and let's say AI is getting information from those kind of sources, but still AI is getting data from where? Now in now era, AI is getting data from us only. So we are the source of the information to AI only. How? Let me just clarify you these kind of things. So how AI is taking data from us? Any idea, Ankit ji and Abhishek ji?
So whatever we are searching on Google or whatever we are like surfing on mobile, laptop, computer, from everywhere the AI is gathering data and consolidating and showing the result according to our question.
Okay. Now, how it is sensitive matter? Let's say I am in the Ministry of Finance. So let's say I am writing a letter and I am simply asking AI to improve this letter. Okay. It might be possible then in that letter, a minister number is over there. Minister mobile number is over there. And if we are asking any question from that AI, so it might also be possible, let's say mobile number is not available today, but in future, if you are asking the question from AI, improve this letter, it might be possible that AI is going to store that information. And in the future, you are able to get that number. So whenever we are uploading any data, any financials, any stock market information on AI, then we need to be very crucial about the questions. So I am going to train you how to ask a question from AI and not to share your information. Just take the advantage of AI and not to share the information. Google Map is the best example of data source. Means Google Map is also taking data from us. Let's say I have opened an office in Shadra or Lakshmi Nagar or in whatever the case may be in any city. So we are just storing that information on Google Map. And next time someone is coming on that Google Map, so how Google Map is providing data? Google Map has taken data from us and it is providing data to you. So AI is the best example of Google Map. So now, what are the example of AI? We are listening AI. So what are the example of AI? Abhishek ji, Ankit ji?
These are the AI is everywhere. We are using
What we are talking about example of AI. We are listening AI. And what
yes,
are the
sir.
examples?
The Truecaller is AI, ChatGPT is AI.
Yes.
Then they are using for making photographs in AI.
Like
I'm-
robot is
create
serving
images
into
through
the
AI.
hotel.
Okay. If I'm not wrong, Zomato is an example of AI.
Yes, sir.
Zomato. How?
Yes,
No.
it can shows like what we are our preferences. It note our preferences, and even what we are seeing in our daily life. Their mobile phones are recording that, and accordingly they are going to provide us ads on our screen.
Yes, but I would tell you the perfect example of Zomato is of actually using AI in its app. How? Let's say I have ordered a Haldiram thali, okay, and I get some raw food in that thali. So what I will do, I will simply raise a complaint on Zomato. But if you are let's say raising a complaint on Zomato, no one is replying over there. Just a chatbot is replying over there.
Yes.
So they are actually using AI models to reply us.
Sir,
Tesla is
even
example of
Amazon. Amazon is also using chatbot for replying to the customers. Then it
yes,
will transfer to the customer care in last. If
WhatsApp is
yes.
also providing. WhatsApp is also providing.
So
Mail
now
app.
how we can use this kind of feature in our practice? If you have any idea. See, for example, let's say we are filing GSTR1 on every 11th or every, let's say we are paying the TDS on 7th. What we need to do, we need to always ask from our clients, just give the data, give the data, give the data. So what we will do, we will just automate everything and we will hand over that automate thing to our staff. He need to just click on that one button and all mail will go. Now we are not responsible for it. So we have automated everything. I'm going to show you the example of that also. Even we will do the same thing in our this session. So even this is a good example of CA. We will chase the payment reminder. Just send multiple mails and ask for the payments also. Why payment is getting delay? It is from pending from the 2 months. It is pending from the 1 month. So that's how we are going to use it. Netflix is an example of AI. Google Translate is an example of AI, and ChatGPT, of course, is an example of AI. So before now we are approaching toward practical part. I'm not going to cover the theoretical part in more. I'm not going to take more time in on theoretical part. So let's say if you, I'm going to cover the ChatGPT example in my session. Okay. So I'm going to actually use the ChatGPT and I'm going to automate my practice in today's session. So if you are, let's say, new to ChatGPT, what you need to do, you need to simply create an account over ChatGPT. And if you will, let's say, open the ChatGPT, the site is chatgpt.com. So whenever you will open the chatgpt.com first time, so this page will appear on your screen. So what you need to do, simply create an account and just if you have, let's say, Google ID, so you can simply continue with the Google. And ChatGPT has two versions over here. First is free and second is paid. Now, paid is very crucial because you can upload any number of files on the paid version. But still, if you are uploading any file, then you need to be very careful about your data. Whatever you are uploading, AI is storing that information. Still, AI is saying we are not going to share that information. But still, let me just take an example for you how we can defeat this concept. Let's say I have clicked my photo on my mobile. Okay. Now, can I delete that photo?
Yeah, you can delete it that.
Okay.
But,
Let's say
if it is saved on iCloud, then you will not be able to delete.
still let's say on the iCloud, I'm presuming I would be able to delete it. Because iCloud is in my control,
Okay.
if I'm not wrong.
Oh yes.
My personal iCloud is in my control. But
Okay.
let's say if I have shared it now.
Sorry.
Let's say I have shared that photo with you. Now I am able to delete it.
No.
But let's say you are my friend. Still, I'm presuming I will simply request you, Abhishek ji, just delete my photo. I have mistakenly sent you. Maybe I am presuming you have deleted that photo. Still, I'm presuming we both have deleted it, right?
Okay.
But let's say you have shared that photo on social media, and now are you able to delete it?
We are able to delete it, but it will not be deleted. It's like this.
Yes. Let's say you have uploaded a photo on the Facebook, for example. Now I have downloaded it. Abhishek ji has downloaded it. You don't know how many persons have downloaded it actually, and how the photo is going to share with everyone. So that is the perfect example of AI. Let's say if you are uploading any file on AI portal, it means if we are able to delete it, but AI has stored that information in its record. So I hope you have understood how to use AI actually. Just ask the question.
Like you have given example, like we have shared a photo on WhatsApp or Facebook anywhere, and in
Yes.
1 minute of time we have deleted the same.
Yes.
So other person will not be able to see the same. So whether
Yes.
that data also is stored somewhere?
On the WhatsApp, it is not storing, but actually I'm talking about social media like Twitter, Facebook, because WhatsApp say we are end-to-end encrypted program.
Okay.
So you and me are only the participant for that photo.
Okay.
But when we are uploading this photo on AI portals, AI portal will save this photo for the future references.
Yes. AI is claiming we are not going to share this photo with anyone, but again, that is the third party.
Sure.
How we can trust the third party for our information?
Correct.
So that's why I'm trying to say is we are going to ask question like this. We are not able to suppose our share our information. Still, we are going to get information from AI. This is the key agenda of this session. Now, I'm going to proceed with the practical example of AI. So I'm going to take this very simple example over here, and here is the first example. But let me just clarify you two or three terminology over here. Whenever we are writing anything on AI portal, either on Gemini, Meta AI, or Copilot, or ChatGPT, the line we are saying it as we call it as prompt. So whenever we are going to write anything on ChatGPT, we generally call it as prompt. So even we can write let's say 50 or 100 prompts for our clients, and we can sell these prompts to our clients. And I will tell you how this prompt is going to help you actually. For example, let's say I'm going to copy this first prompt, and you will see the first prompt is, can you create an accounting and audit proposal for a new client? So now I will tell you after 5 or 10 minutes how it is different from Google search. So just I'm going to copy it, and you will see the result actually, what is going to happen over here. Let's say here we have option of new chat. You can insert a new chat also. And if you are going to ask a question from ChatGPT, this option will appear on your screen. So what you need to do, simply ask everything here. Just paste the question, or you can press the enter, or you can simply click on this upload button. Now, this is a free version I'm using. Even you can use this free version. But this attachment option is we can upload only 3 files per day if you are using free version. But if you are using paid version, then we can upload any number of our files. Okay, now I'm going to upload this question and you will see the result. See, I have not shared any information of my client. Even the client name is not there. So I have asked a simple question. Can you create accounting proposal? Now what I will do, I will simply change the name here. Then I will simply send the letter to my client. The very basic example I'm taking. After this example, I'm going to take the technical part also. Okay, so here you will see the proposal is here. Proposal, introduction, objective, scope of the work. Let's say you are preparing an MRL letter for cash or something like that. So you can simply prepare these kind of things by asking AI. Let's say client cash is huge. Let's say here it is. Client cash is huge. Just send me MRL. Or if you are, if ChatGPT is not able to understand what is MRL, so you can ask management representation letter as per ICAI. Now the beauty is you can do the spelling mistakes over here, and you can do the grammatical mistake over here. So that's why I'm deliberately doing these kind of mistakes. ChatGPT will automatically going to take care of. You will see. It is providing me the management representation letter, and we can simply check this letter according to our need, and we can send this letter to our client. We don't need to search anywhere on the CA Club India, on the Google, or somewhere else. And the beauty is one more thing. One more beauty it has is what you need to do, simply copy it. And if you are going to paste into MS Word, let's say here I am going to paste that thing into MS Word. Here it is. Now we don't need to format it. The format part has already been cared of. So we need to close it. So this is the drafting part we can ask from the AI, and I'm not going to deal with the drafting part in the detailed manner, but I'm going to take the automation part, how you can automate your practice. Okay, so here, let's say I'm going to take the second example of my actual AI automation. So here I'm going to take the example of, let's say, visualize the circumstance like this. In CA practice, what we generally do, we generally create duplicate files, version 1, version 2, version 3, and even, let's say I have 5 articles, and it might be possible he's on leave on one day, he's and the second one is leave on the second day. So what we will do, we are not able to find that file in her absence or in his absence. So now this time what we are going to do, we are going to create a file list from that system so that we can put those file lists in Excel, and we can put a filter. So even the benefit of that is, let's say the duplicate file is here, we can delete that file also. Even we can find out which file is actually final or which file is actually raw. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a list of all files in one Excel file of a system. I hope you are able to understand me. So let's say what I'm going to do, let's say I have this folder. For example, I'm taking this folder example. Now what I want to create a list of all the files in this folder in Excel. So you can choose your C drive. So your C drive list will be there. Let's say you are choosing OneDrive. You can create your OneDrive list. Your Excel file would be there along with the list of all the files. So how we can ask the question, and you can see the question is over here. So question is over here, and you can see, can you give me a VBA code? VBA code is nothing, just a copy paste programming. We can take the advantage of VBA code in Excel actually. So that's why I am preferring VBA code over here. VBA code, the beauty of VBA code, what we need to do, we actually don't need to learn the programming. We just need to copy and paste over it. So can you give me a VBA code? And the beauty is we don't need to, in the VBA code, we don't need to share our information to AI. Can you give me a VBA code to get all file name? So I'm talking about these file name. I want to create an Excel file list. So can you give me a VBA code to get all file name and folder name in my folder? Means I want what? I want, let's say, the file list in Excel. Let's say I want a location also. So I can create a location of that file where the file is lying actually. So what I will do, I will simply copy this and paste it over here. Now I'm taking new chat. So if you are taking the older one, so chat GPT has disadvantage. So chat GPT is going to link the previous example with the new one. So whenever you are asking a new example or new question, so I would always recommend you go with the new chat. So it is not going to link with the previous one. So just paste it over here and you will see the result. The copy paste programming is coming now. Even we are not sharing any information over our client. So see, we have not shared any information of our OneDrive or Drive. So what I will do, I will change the folder path over here only, and automation will be done. So simply copy the code. You can see we can simply copy the code, and you can see here steps are not coming. So how to use this programming code? So if you are not able to understand how to use this programming, so we can simply ask ChatGPT how to ask or how to use the above programming code. The solution is asking question. You can see the steps are coming. Just open the Excel workbook. Okay, here is the Excel workbook. Now what text? Just press Alt F11. Okay, Alt F11. Now what? Next, just go to insert module. Okay, just insert module, and here it is. Now what next? Just paste the VBA code. Okay, just copy the code and paste the code. Automation has done. That's it. So what we need to do, we need to simply follow the next step also. So now what it is saying, just update the folder path. Okay, we need to update the path. So let's say I am going to make a list of this folder. This folder is here actually. Copy. So paste it over here. Now what next? ChatGPT is guiding you in every case. So run the macro. Even we can run the macro from here also. So just click on run and you will see the file list is here. That's it. Automation has done. Let's say I want a folder location. If I will put the C drive in it, now you will get the all file list from the C drive in your system. Let's say if you have duplicate file, let's say if I'm putting filter over here, I can find out where the ABC company file is actually lying. If I want a location, so I can simply ask the ChatGPT, please put folder location also, or file location also. Let's say I'm changing this folder to file location also. So it is providing me the updated version of the code. So what I need to do, I need to simply replace that code. Just delete that code, paste it here and run. What we need to do, we need to delete the older one also. Delete. Just copy paste programming we are doing actually. Run. Actually, what we have done, we have not changed the folder location. So that's why it is causing an error. We need to actually change the folder location. I need to close this actually. I hope you are able to understand me what I'm doing over here. Actually, how we can automate the practice, just copy paste programming. I'm telling you.
Correct.
So Alt F11, insert module, paste the code here, and you need to change the location. Let's say location is here. Copy and change the location here. Just run the code, and you can see the C drive or the folder path is here. Now you're not able to, you don't need to refer the file actually. You can simply store that information in this Excel file. What you need to do, just put a filter over here. So let's say if I want to find out the Excel. So here are two files related to Excel. Actually, first one is PPT and second one is documents, yani ki Word file. So I hope you are able to understand it. Even we can put the OneDrive link, so it will tell me the all file list in OneDrive. So now we can delete raw files, we can delete duplicate files, just like that. So this is a good example of automation. Now let's cover the second example again. We can simply, we are going to just copy and paste the code. Here we are able to see the second example actually. I'm covering that example. Let's say I have this sheet. Let me just close this. Actually, the file is. Yes, let me just open the Excel file. Then I will tell you the second example of automation. It's taking time. Yes. So what I have done, I have created an Excel list of all the clients. So what I'm going to do, even you can create that list in Excel also. So I'm not going to share any information with my AI portal. So here, let's say here is the client name, and here are the email ID of them. Now what I want to make, I want to create a payment reminder, or I want to create a GSTR1 or TDS reminder, or whatever the case may be. Let's say income tax portal reminder. So what I will do, let's say I will simply create a, even if you want to share the form 16 with every individual person, then you can create that list also. So let's say I am putting the second email ID also. So let's say here I'm putting my personal ID. And let's say I'm sending a payment reminder to me. Now, let's say body is your payment is due for 6 months. Amounting is 3,000. Okay. Now what we are going to do, we are going to send individual mail to every client. We don't want to keep them CC or BCC, so that we are not able to share the personal information of our other clients. I hope we are able to understand this problem. Actually, we are facing the problem in our actual practice. So what we will do, we will simply ask this prompt. What I'm going to do, I am what I have asking, I have a following Excel sheet. What I want a VBA code. Just again copy paste programming to send what? To send emails from my Outlook. So if you have Google Chrome, you can ask the ChatGPT, please give me a code from the Google Chrome, not from the Outlook, to send email to all of them along with the greeting with their names. Data is in below format. Just not to give the data, just give the format. So ChatGPT will automatically take care of all the things. So here is the new chat. So what I need to do, I need to simply paste the code over here, and you will see the prompt is here. Now what I need to do, I need to give the format only. Let's say I want to send a different mail to a different attachment to every client. So what I will do, I will simply put the folder location here and the file name here. I will tell the ChatGPT in E column the folder location is actually lying, and in the F column I want to send that file which is lying in the F column. So now just upload this, and you will see it is a copy paste programming. It is again getting the code, and what I need to do, I need to simply copy and paste the code. My programming has done and my automation has done. Even I will create a button now this time. So copy, just again do the same step, Alt F11, insert, module, and paste. Programming has done. Now if I will send this email, my email are going. Actually the Outlook is opening actually, but email are not going. You can see both mail have been typed. The first mail is,
in case of Gmail also it will work?
yes, But for Gmail, what we need to do, we need to actually install 2 or 3 softwares that ChatGPT will guide you.
Okay.
Even in the next example, I have created one sheet for you for pen checking. I will tell you how it can control the Google Chrome also. So you can see here both mail have been typed. First one is this one, and here is the party name. Here are the body, and you can see in the second example the mail is here. But email is not sending, but Outlook is opening. So what we need to do, we need to correct it on the ChatGPT. So we are asking a new question from ChatGPT. Yeah, only Outlook is opening, email is not going. Just see, we are asking in English language only. We are not asking in programming language. Just change the code and send the email directly. I don't want to open my Outlook. So it is updating my code. And what we need to do, we need to again replace the code. That's it. Just copy the code, replace the earlier one. Paste it and again send it. Email has been sent. That's it. Automation has done. Now, if I will check my Outlook, let's check our Outlook also. So below the screen, you are able to see email is actually going. See, both email has been gone. So we don't need to send individual mail to every client. Just one button is there. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a button also. So let's say I'm closing this VB editor. Now I want to create a button for this. The full automation will be done. So what I will do, insert. I can insert any shape. Let's say here I'm inserting a simple shape over here. Let's say I'm calling it as send emails. And right on the right click, I can link my macros with it. So here we have assign macro, and just click on this, send emails, and okay. Your automation report has been done like a ITR. You can see the hand is coming over here. If you will click on this button, your email will go. And you can see the email has gone once again. So automation has been done. Even we can control any website now from the ChatGPT. So I hope you are able to understand it. Let me just close this file. Even we can send the attachment with this email. So what you need to do, just give the folder location. Let's say I want to send the let's say this attachment. So I can simply say to ChatGPT, my attachment is lying in the H folder, and the attachment name is ABC. I will change that thing manually in my system. I am not sharing any information in my code. You can see actually in the prompt, I am not still sharing my location, folder location, OneDrive location, not even a single part I'm sharing with my AI. Still I'm getting information. Now let me just tell you how it is going to control your Google Chrome. So I have created a file using ChatGPT, and you will see here I can actually verify my pens. So you will see I am using a Traces ID over here, Traces ID and 10 number. So I can't disclose my password over here. So you will see what I need to do. I need to check actually pen number. Let's say I am entering a raw pen number over here, AN. Let's say my client has sent me 1000 pen numbers. Now what I want to check whether all pen number are valid or not, whether all pen number are linked with the Aadhaar or not. So we generally do these kind of activities in our TDS return also. So now what I have done, I have created an Excel file over here. So now what you need to do, you need to enter 1000 pen number over here, and it will tell you what? It will tell you the pen name over here. And the status, whether the pen Aadhaar card is linked or not. So what I need to do, I need to simply click on this pen verification file, and you will see it is going to verify that pen number, whether it is valid or not valid. So it is automatically taking, see, Google Chrome has opened, Traces had opened. Now what I need to do, I need to simply enter this CAPTCHA code. That's it. Automation has done, and you will see the PAN number is invalid. That's it. So you can suggest me any PAN number, Abhishek ji, if you want to check.
BQHPS
BQHPS
0281
0281
A.
A. So let's check this PAN number also. Let me just delete the earlier one. So just PAN verify. Even if you will put the 1000, so it will check each and every PAN number over here. So PAN number PABAP, and what we need to enter this CAPTCHA code only once if you are even checking 1000 PAN number. So now we can see there.
That Excel file we need to prepare?
Yes, but see how I have prepared this Excel file. Let me just clarify you that thing.
Okay.
So I have asked a chat GPT, let's say I want to open that portal from the Google Chrome.
Okay.
That is that portal is nothing, just a traces portal. Now I have checked manually where I can check with the PAN number. So I have provided that link to chat GPT. The link is here. I want to open that link by using Google Chrome. ID is, let's say I am telling to chat GPT, ID is ID, password is password. Just use this ID and password is, and use this password. Then after few steps, chat GPT has created the code, and you can actually see again it is a insert. The project is actually I have secured the project over here, so that's why it is not showing. You can see the project is here, and again this is a just nothing, copy paste programming. You can see the code is here.
Okay.
Just copy paste programming, and you can see PAN number, link, and everything, and you can see it is able to control the Chrome also.
Okay.
So your PAN number is invalid, boss. So you have provided me wrong. So if the status, let's say if the Aadhaar card is linked, so it is going to provide that thing also. Okay, so this is the controlling part. Even let's say here in the fifth example, again, this is a drafting part. Or let's say I'm taking the different example over here also. So let's say here we have one more file. Let's say this file is here. Now what I want to create a PPT from this file. You have not read the file. I have not read the file, but still we want to create a PPT file. Let's say we have only 5 or 10 minutes to present this thing to our client or in the department. So what I will do, I will simply copy the file. I am presuming the file is in open source and file does not have any sensitive information. So I can upload this file. You can see we are able to upload it from here, but in the free version, we are able to upload only 3 files per day. Now I will say just create PPT file from this. We don't need to create it actually. It is still providing me a PPT slide, but I don't want this thing. I want only PPT file. So now it is reading my document, analyzing my document, and actually converting that thing into my PPT file. And all are free. So PPT will come just for the actually file size is a little bit heavy. There are 4 pages actually in the Word file. And you can see PPT has come. That's it. What we need to do, we need to open this file. And this PPT has come. So if we want to format, simply we can go to design tab and you choose any design, whatever you want. So PPT has been ready for the next 5 minutes. You can add anything. Let's say you want to add pros and cons in every slide. So you can tell to ChatGPT, please add pros and cons of every slide also. So it will add you that thing also for you. But if you are using paid version, then you can add charts, formats, anything, corporate style. So that advantage is in the paid version, not in the free version. I hope these things are very useful for our practice. So we are going to cover with the next example of AI of ChatGPT. Here is the income tax notice which I'm getting from the department. Here is the income tax notice, and this is a income tax notice from the income tax portal. What I have done, I have deliberately hide my client name and all the thing. So I have not read the notice. I am presuming you have not read the notice. So what I will do, I will upload this file, or if you are not able to upload it, so you can copy the content of PDF and paste in the ChatGPT. So here I'm going to upload that. Upload. Let's say copy this. Let's say paste it. Let's say you are on leave somewhere and article assistant is there. Now you want to prepare a reply for the income tax and you are asking for the adjournment. Even you have prepared the reply for the 2 and 3 points only. And now for the rest of the point, you are asking for the adjournment, but your article assistant does not know how to prepare a letter for the adjournment. So you can ask from the ChatGPT, just this thing, prepare a notice reply while I have arranged only the point 2 and 3 required adjournment for the rest of the points. So ChatGPT will do care of that thing also. So even you can prepare the full notice reply. What you need to do, you need to simply give the content. For the cash part, I have arranged this. For the bank part, I have arranged this, and so on. So just press the enter, and you will see the notice reply is here. As per all relevant section has been already been put in, and the number is here, assessment year is here, and you can see the date is here. Even we have not read the notice, ChatGPT has done the same for us in few minutes, and you can see it is asking for the adjournment. However, due to extensive data requirement complexity involved in collecting and remaining information, I respectfully request, even it is asking us in the soft language, respectfully request for the adjournment. So whenever we are dealing with the government department, we need to ask everything in the soft language. We can even ask in the more soft language. So that's how we can actually take the advantage of AI now. Any question from this part, Ankit ji or means Abhishek ji or anything?
No, so fantastic it is going. And this part we are using actually. I personally use in my office.
Okay.
Particularly this like reply to notice, preparing the letter.
Okay. See, now whenever I'm taking the session of AI, so everyone is using drafting part. That's I'm pretty sure.
Yes,
but no one is actually automating its practice.
Yes. Like you have shown me to check the pen and all, and sending email to all together to everyone. That new things we have learned today actually, sir.
Yes. So let's say let's focus on one more automation over here. So now this time we are going to actually deal with the to be reco. So here you will see what I have done. Here is the purchase file which my client has sent to me. But what I have done, I have deliberately changed the GST number and the party name, and that all are now in raw form. So party name, GST name, and all the things, the rest of the things. And here is the to be, which I have downloaded from the GST portal, but I have again changed the GST number and the party names. So now what I want to do, I want to reconcile both the things using ChatGPT. Now, how I will ask that question from ChatGPT, you will say here. Here it is. I am explaining each and everything to my ChatGPT. What I'm saying now, see, whenever we are automating anything, then automation takes generally 1 or 2 hours to be to control each and everything. Now, what in the future, but that work will be done in 2 or 3 minutes only. So here we have 3 sheets. First is a to be, and the second is purchase, and the third is versus file. I'm saying it as Basically, these two, this is the file of a comparison of these two. So now I'm even saying to ChatGPT what? 2B has following columns, not the data I'm saying. I'm not uploading any data even. So purchase file has following columns. Now versus file would be have following column or has following columns. Now, can you suggest me a VBA code to reconcile both the sheet as per the GST number? This thing I'm telling to my Chat GPT, and even I'm helping him use some if like formulas, or you can ask use VLOOKUP or whatever the case may be. Let's say if you want to reconcile the invoice wise, so you can also ask the same question from Chat GPT. Just reconcile with the GST number and the invoice number. And you will see here I'm asking don't while purchase sheet start from the A2 and 2B start from the A1. I'm also giving the cell reference of the Excel file. You will see here I am putting simply here is 2B starting from A1 and purchase is starting from the A2. So here it is. Take the party name from the 2B sheet. If there is no data, then take the party name from the purchase sheet. I am relying on the 2B more, so that's why I'm taking the party name from the 2B sheet. So what I have done, I have asked this question from the Chat GPT and prompt is here. So just click on that and you will see it's loading actually. So the same prompt I am asking here, and you will see it is providing me some code. But still, it has not provided me the answer in one shot. So I have asked few more questions here. Let's say column D and B, C are coming blank, ignore the same. So when I have done the first activity, what it has done, it has just providing me a B and B, C, D and B, C, D column are coming blank actually. So I have asked few more questions. Let's say code is producing me duplicate GST number. So what it has done, it has taken the GST number from the GSTN file, from the 2B file and from the purchase file. So again, I'm asking a plain English language. So we don't need to learn actually the programming now. We need to learn just how to ask a question from ChatGPT even without sharing our data. You can see, don't delete existing data. And again, I'm using plain English language. Now you are not considering this. So here I have asked means 10 to 15 question, and ChatGPT has provided me the final code, and this is the final code I am getting from the ChatGPT. So now automation has been done. That's it. So now you can simply ask a plain English language and the ChatGPT, and automation will be done. So that's how I have prepared that fan sheet also. So what you need to do, simply copy the code and paste in the here. You will see I have already put the code here. So if I will just delete this, just clean the works file and just run the code, and you will see reconcile has been done according to our GST number, because we have just asked the question from the GST number. Here is the taxable amount, IGST, CGST, SGST, total, purchase, CGST, SGST, IGST, and the difference. Difference column again is coming blank, but still difference is coming in the M column. So we can ask a new question from ChatGPT. So we can control any site now. Actually, even we can book an Amazon order if we are derivatively interested in any kind of phone. So now let me just cover some Excel example over here. Now this time I'm not covering VB example. I'm going to cover some Excel example. How we can actually use the Excel formula from ChatGPT. Let's say here my name is written like this. Here it is. Now let's say I want to send this file to my bank, but bank is asking just put the first name, not the last name or the middle name. But I don't know what formula I need to use over here. So how I will do it actually? So I will ask a question from ChatGPT, but I don't want to share my information with my ChatGPT. Again, I will do the same activity. So I will ask a question from ChatGPT. Let's say I have a name in Excel sheet like Himanshu Sharma, and I want to extract only the first name like Himanshu. Just give me Excel formula, and my data is starting from A3 cell. A3 cell. See, I have not shared any information, but still I'm able to get the information from ChatGPT. Just press the enter. And you will see the formula is here. What I need to do, simply copy the formula and paste it here. And you will see, just press the enter. Done. ChatGPT has provided me formulas. Even let's say I want to reverse, let's say the second example I'm taking for the Excel formula. Let's say here we have numbers like this. Even I can generate some random numbers over here. So let's say I'm generating random number from this one to this. Now what I want to reverse this number. Let's say then the first number would be 5, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4. But I don't know which formula to use here. So we can ask the same question from ChatGPT. Just let's say I have a number in Excel and I want to reverse it from this to this. Please give me the Excel formula. So here we have, let's say I have a number in Excel like I want to reverse it to 998. Please give me Excel formula. While my data starts from D3. So here it is, the final formula. We don't need to actually learn Excel now. Copy, just paste it here and enter. The solution has been done. Just drag and drop and problem has been solved. See, if we are able to put this formula, maybe we are going to take 1 or 2 days. But ChatGPT is solving our problem in one shot. Let's close this and let's proceed to few more example of our practical life. So let's say I'm going to cover this example now. Here it is. This is actually a practical example. So here we have gross income and here we have deductions. Let's say I am preparing a tax deduction sheet for my client and he is asking for tax for the as per new regime. Let's say here are few employees and their income, their deduction and their net income. Now what I want to calculate their tax as per new regime and as per old regime. What I want Excel formulas. So here is the prompt for that. So can you please tell me the Excel formula to calculate income tax for the financial year 23-24? But now here is a twist. ChatGPT, free ChatGPT has data till 2022. So if we are taking advantage of new data from ChatGPT, how we can take the advantage of new data from ChatGPT? This now I'm going to tell you. Let's say some case law has come yesterday. Let's say Supreme Court has passed a case law yesterday. Now I want to check whether this case law is going to apply in my case or not. However, I will check from ChatGPT. So I will write my circumstances to ChatGPT. Let's say my case is this, and I will upload that case file to ChatGPT. Now I will ask ChatGPT, please tell me whether it is relevant for us or not. So it will provide us handy solution for you. So see, it is not going to provide me the exact solution if I'm going to copy this one. So let's say I'm inserting a new chat over here. Here it is, I have put the prompt. Now you will see the Excel file is here. Here it is. So data is here. And I don't need to enter the data because I have already entered the reference of that data column. gross income is in A column, deduction is B column, net income is in C column. And you will see I'm asking a tax as per income tax India, new regime and old regime. But the problem is it is not going to provide me 23, 24. Just press the enter. And you will see it is providing me some kind of data, some kind of formulas. But now it is providing me actual new data that is belong to 23, 24. How? I'm still saying it has data till 2022, but it's still it is able to provide me 23, 24. How? So it has. I have already given it a new regime and old regime. You will see in the next example. I have asked this question so many times from ChatGPT. What? Can you please tell me the Excel formula to calculate income tax for the financial year? This one for as per new regime and old regime. While both regime slabs I am giving to you. So I have given the both regime to ChatGPT. It has stored that information from me only. So that's why ChatGPT is taking data from us. So now we can do what? We can simply copy the code. And you can, if we are deleting this one, see, new regime is here. Just what we need to do, we need to simply copy the code. And here it is. And for the old regime, here is the code. Just paste the code here. That's it. Just drag and drop. And tax has been calculated. And you can see the formula. Formula is actually big, not a small. Sorry. Here it is. So we can use the automation part like this also in our practice. Even I'm doing some kind of automation in my practice, but still we are also learning from you. So you can use these kind of advantages. But ChatGPT, see, I've already told you ChatGPT is very much compatible with the Excel. ChatGPT is very much compatible with the VBA. Still, ChatGPT is very much compatible with other tools. Like, for example, here. Here is the example of other tools. So here what I'm trying to say is I have exported this ledger from the Tally. Now what I want to make a aging report this to this. And again, if we are preparing for the multiple ledger, it is going to take time. So what I have done this time, I'm not using VBA, I'm not using Excel. This time I'm going to use Power Query that is new for us, but not new for ChatGPT. Because Power Query actually has come in 2013. So what I have done, I have asked this prompt. I have data as per below format. I will not give my data. Now what I'm trying to say is replace all blank debit and credit entries with 0. I want to replace this blank entry with 0. And here we have calculate net column. Okay, I'm asking a new question to means I am saying to ChatGPT just calculate the net column, debit minus credit. Just calculate the net column. And here I'm saying calculate aging from that date. So in new column, it is going to create a aging from this date, aging. And now club, now create a frequency table. So frequency table is like this. So up to 90 days, 61 to 90, 31 to 60. So even if it is not providing frequency as per your need, then you can ask a new question like provide me frequency as per 30 days, 40 days, or whatever the case may be. So now we can create a dashboard actually from this one or from VBA code. So if you want to insert a dashboard or something like that, so you can ask ChatGPT, just I have a data as per below format. Just create a VBA code or just create a Power Query code and provide me dashboard. It is going to actually provide you the dashboard code. So here you will see aging part. So just you will see the Tally ledger. Actually, I have just deleted the client name and I have changed the amount and the date. So what I need to do, I need to simply copy the format. So here I have Here I have found out the Power Query code by using ChatGPT. Again, I have taken this. This activity has taken, let's say, 15 to 30 minutes to find out this code because the code was not running well in one shot. So I'm trying to say ChatGPT will always. It might also be possible ChatGPT will not provide you answer in one shot. So what you need to do, you need to ask a question for that debug for that bugging part. So just copy this code, and ChatGPT is going to provide. Just this code will resolve your problem in this case. This code is again derived from the ChatGPT. So what I need to do, I need to simply open this file. This Excel file is here. Now the Power Query is a little bit tricky. So we need to ask from the ChatGPT how we can copy the code into ChatGPT in the Power Query. So here we have data tab and get data. Here we have launch Power Query editor. So this is also available in your Excel file. VBA is available, Power Query is available. So Power Query, I'm not teaching you the code actually. I'm just trying to say is ChatGPT is also compatible with other tools. So if you're compatible with Power Query, you can ask a question from the Power Query. If you're compatible with Python, you can ask a question from the Python. So file, here we have other source, and here we have blank query. So we can paste the code actually here in the advanced editor. So this I'm just putting the ChatGPT code here, and I'm trying to say is ChatGPT is actually working over here. You can see ChatGPT has provided me actual amount. Actually, all aging are greater than 90 days. So that's why ChatGPT is working fine. The code was related to ChatGPT. Code has provided by the ChatGPT. So now what we need to do, we need to simply close and load. Here it is. I hope we are able to understand it. So what we need to do, we need to ask simply code or something like that, but still we are not able to share my information, or we are not able to share our information. See, in any of my example, I'm not sharing my information of my client, even not the ledger, just the data part I'm sharing, just the header part I'm sharing with the ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is still providing the answer. I hope we are able to understand it. Any specific question from your desk, Abhishek ji or Ankit ji?
Sir, there is a question in the chat box stating that
Yes.
we are able to do accounting entries through ChatGPT.
Sir,
In
in Tele or in which software?
Tele, primarily.
In Tele. Let me just clarify you one thing. Let me just open my Tele first. Let's say I am creating a company, let's say XYZ, just here it is. So this is a Tele. If you are using Tele Prime in nowadays, now Tele Prime has automatically updated, and it is already providing you the import part now. Now you don't need to purchase any TDL, or you don't need to ask from AI how to import it. Just go for the Tele. Even we are doing the bank entries from this part. This file is, you can customize your file. You can see here we can import the masters. Here we can import the transactions. If you want to customize your files, you can see here we are able to manage the mapping templates. So for the transaction part, you can see here we have create and alter. And for the master, we can also create transaction file. We can create here. So actually, we don't need AI here for this part. Still, we are able. You want to create some kind of macros or something like that. So still, you can create it. But for that, you are going to face some kind of problems. Like if I'm taking an example of cash and cash equivalent in my financials. So let's say I am I want to prepare my schedule 3 from the macro. Okay, so what would be the problem in that case? Let's say I'm taking the example of FD. So let's say I have a FD as per the schedule 3, and it is going to mature in 3 months. Then we need to show it as it is in cash and cash equivalent because it is in liquid. So how we will tell that thing to ChatGPT? It is related to 3 months, or it is related to 12 months, or it is related to, it is non-current. So for those parts, we need to actually explain means lots of things to ChatGPT. Maybe it might be possible. We are taking 10 days for automation, and we are able to prepare that thing in 1 day. So that's why I'm trying to say is don't go for the importing part by using AI. Just ask from the tele company itself. Tele company is helping you. Even YouTube has a video for that, how to upload the data from the tele.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more query is there.
Yes.
It's from my side. Nowadays, we are using WhatsApp like Gmail.
Yes.
In that case, AI or ChatGPT will help to send bulk messages to clients.
Sir,
Because
we can send bulk messages to our clients. Yes, you are correct. But from the WhatsApp web,
WhatsApp, yes.
we can
Just using different messages to different persons.
yes, we can send. Like what we need to do, we need to create an Excel file like this. I have taken the example of email. Here it is. So what I will do, I will create a list of
Mobile
all
numbers.
clients in Excel file. Then I will tell to my chat GPT, just go to Google Chrome, upload on Google Chrome, and load this link and send this message to everyone. So it will provide me code only. I will not share any information. I will copy that code in my system, then I will execute it.
Just like VBA code.
Yes, exactly.
You provided earlier. Okay.
So VBA code, why I'm preferring VBA code? Because in VBA code, we don't need to learn any programming.
But sir, how we will use that VBA code for WhatsApp? Like here, instead of email, we will put the mobile number.
Yes, sir. What we will ask from ChatGPT is we will say to ChatGPT, just open Google Chrome first, then open this link. That is, the link is whatsappweb.com.
Yes.
So see, if you will open this link, the mobile number is already there. So your WhatsApp is already going to log in that case. So it is we don't need to log in again, right? Now you can send the message and to ChatGPT, just put the number in that case and message in there. Then you're able to send the things like this. Even we in the now era, we have still we have paid version for these kind of things. They are taking like 500 or 1,000 rupees per month to send bulk messages. I hope I have cleared your query.
Correct. And sir, like we are dealing with AI, so we should say that AI is not like he has collected so many data and AI is giving response. AI is just one tool where all problem will get resolved. We can take it in like way.
Yes, sir. AI actually is a storing computer information. If AI is going to provide each and every solution, then
Yeah.
I would say it is a replacement of human.
Yeah, and we will not like it will not be treated as he is gathering information and only providing information. He's using his mind to provide answer to us.
Yes, I'm coming to that point actually. Now, what is the difference between Google search and AI? Now, this is the question from my side. Now, I will after this question, I will answer your question.
Okay.
So, how Google search is different from AI actually? Any idea, Ankit ji or Vijay ji?
So Google search is
Google
providing
like
us.
Yes,
I
please.
think Google search is simple search engine where
Yes.
whatever data stored by Google is providing in manner of answer to us.
See, both things are taking data from us, right?
Yes.
Now, AI is actually, ChatGPT is actually example of generative AI.
Yes.
Now, whenever I'm talking about generative, now it is generating everything. For example, let's say my daughter want to sleep and she want to hear a story from me. Let's say she's saying, Papa, just tell me the story of elephant and the ant. I will just go to the Google and search for elephant and ant. Then I will tell the story to her, right? But let's say next day she is asking, Papa, this time I want to hear a story. Let's say elephant, goat, lion, and deer. Now, if I will search that thing on Google, maybe it might also be possible that information is not available because it is searching. But if I will ask the same question from ChatGPT, ChatGPT will surely provide me the answer because it is not searching, it is generating. So that's how you can generate some songs which are not actually readily available. So we have not find out this code. ChatGPT has generated the code for us. I hope this is the difference. You have understood the difference between these two. So this is the example of generative AI. It is generating, and that thing is searching.
Wonderful.
So I have, I suppose I have answered your query also.
Yes, sir.
So now we have covered the all the example here, and actually I generally take 1.5 hour to complete the session because I generally keep half an hour or 15 minutes to resolve your. Actually, I take practical example, so I would like to see the practical queries from your side also. So just 15 5 or 10 minutes part is left from my side. I'm going to take the last example over here. And in the last example, again, I'm going to automate some kind of things here. And this part is again related to VBA code. So in this case, what I have done, let's say I want to send a sheet to client. And what I want to unhide that sheet with a password. Let's say I have a sheet of financials, and in one sheet, I don't want to disclose that information to my client, but still I can't delete it. I will hide it, but still a client will be able to unhide it because I have not entered any password. But now this time I want to enter a password for unhiding. So what I'm trying to say is I want to create an ID and password for Excel sheet for hiding and unhiding. For unhiding it, it will ask a password from us. If the password is correct, then unhide the sheet. Otherwise, sheet cannot be hidden. Sometimes it is also possible. We are sharing such information, such sheet. In that workbook, we have one sheet which we can't delete, but still we can't share. So what we will do, we'll simply ask a VB code from ChatGPT. Let's say it is able to help us or not. So here it is. It is actually generating. See, I have not given the password, but still it is using its own password. Password is your password. So we can replace the password with it, copy the code. And let's say here we have this sheet. Let me just close all the sheet that I'm going to take the new one. Insert, module, and paste. Now you will see. So it is creating a password for the sheet 2 actually. So if I am going to insert a new sheet, that is a sheet 2, because it is presuming I have 2 sheets. Because you can't hide one sheet if you have one sheet in single workbook. You need to hide a second one. So that's why it is presuming sheet 2. So now if I will hide the sheet from the front end, hide. Let's check whether we are able to unhide it. We are able to unhide it, but still we need to tell the ChatGPT we are able to unhide the sheet 2 from the front end. So we can tell this thing. we are able to unhide the sheet 2 from mouse, but I don't want the same. Please change code. See, I am not asking any programming. I am simply asking the English language. Just copy the code. And if I will going to unhide the sheet, unhide, okay, Alt F11, create that thing, paste it here. So here you can see hide sheet, and here we can see unhide sheet. Even we can create a, let's say here I'm going to create some two boxes over here. Insert less session. Here we have first box. I will say it as hide sheet. And the second box, unhide sheet. So the second one is going to unhide that sheet, and first one is going to hide that sheet. So let me just assign the macro, right click and assign. Here we have hide sheet, okay. And right click, assign the macro. Here we have unhide sheet, okay. Now if I go with the hide sheet has been hidden. Now we can't unhide it from the mouse, but still we are unable to unhide it, and it is asking me password. Now what is the password? Your password. As for the ChatGPT, okay. I have entered the wrong password. Let me just check the password. Password is actually this one, your password. So we need to enter this one. Unhide. It is still showing the problem. We need to ask the same thing with the ChatGPT. It is not taking the password. This one, sorry, your password. Check the code. So we are asking question like we are asking from the juniors. Yeah, bro, you have not done this. You have not done this. Please resolve this. Please resolve this. Like this. Just copy the code once again. Create this. Paste it. Unhide your password. Sheet is not visible. So everything is automated. Even we are not able to create this box before using AI. We need to learn VBA actually. But now we are not learning VBA. We are learning how to use AI. So let me just close this. Now I have covered with my all the example. Even if you are personal to AI, you can ask a personal question from AI. Personal question like, I want to reduce my weight.
Good question.
I can ask any personal question from my AI also. So let's say, please give me diet plan for 7 days. See, ChatGPT is going to provide that also because it is generating. But see, it is providing me Jan food. Why? Because I am Jan, it is taking data from.
Right. Nice.
You can see. So that's why I can ask, let's say, Hindu food or Muslim food. So it is going to provide that thing also. So here it is. So now we have covered all the example. Now let me just tell the concluding part. Then we will ask some queries from our candidate also. So here we have. So we have covered this example of income tax also. So now I am saying don't depend on it completely. Just what if AI is not resolving your problem? Just ask a few more questions. Just in plain English language. If problem is not resolved, then ask more questions. This is the only key area to resolve the problem in AI. See, I have covered the automation example. Now, if you are asking anything in AI, your question should be being clear to AI and easy to understand for AI. You should ask a question like this. You are asking question from junior. Just let's say I am asking a file for my junior. Let's say I have a 10 file in my rack in my office. I am saying just pick one file from that rack. He will going to ask which file you are asking for. Let's say I'm saying just pick the yellow one. He will say there are 4 yellow files. Which file you want? I will say the name of the client starts from V. So let's say there are 2 V files. So I will simply ask, let's say, just pick the vehicle file from me. So I am specific for that file. So that's why I'm asking specific question from that AI portal. So this is AI thing. But one more thing before concluding, I want to ask from you. See, sometimes we open Excel and we find one error in our Excel. If we are, let me just open my Excel first. Now I will tell you how to stop hacking information. Means how you can avoid hacked information from your system. How you can stop your hacker. Even you are allowing the hacker to enter in your system by mistakenly on everyday basis. How? So let's say I have opened this Excel file. Sometimes we got an option here, enable content. Yes, Ankit ji, we get the option. We get option enable content, right or no? See, when we open the Excel file, sometimes we get the option of enable content over here. If you have noticed sometimes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have.
Yes.
Yes. Enable
So what?
content. Yes.
Why we enable the content?
To change the content accordingly we want.
Sir, see, there are 2 options actually. First is enable content, and second is enable editing.
Editing. Yes.
Enable editing is very much clear. If we are not able to enable it, then we are not able to write on Excel file or Word file or PPT file. That is enable editing. But enable content means we are allowing macro to run in our system.
Yes.
So if I'm, let's say, asking a chat GPT, please delete all the files if macro is going to run. So you have deliberately enabled the content, the file will execute and it will delete all the system files in your system. So whenever you are facing the enable content problem, you need to always close it.
Okay.
Enable content is allowing means you are allowing to hackers to enter in your system by mistake.
Okay.
But you can enable the content on the safer side. Like say you are downloading the income ITR from the income tax portal. I know government portal is a very trusted portal, so I can enable content over there. Their utility will not going to work. From the SEBI portal, I can download that portal. I can download the file and I can enable the content. The file is safe because it is downloaded from the SEBI portal. But still, I'm sending the file to you. You don't know me. I don't know you. So I will not enable the content.
Okay.
Maybe sometimes a client will enter in your system and blackmail you. So just one enable content can provide the hacker as an opportunity to enter in your system. So this is the macro deficiency in Excel, actually. So here we have done with the all example, and here is the contact number. Now I can surely go for the questions of automations. I would surely like to ask, like to hear from your side, your practice side.
Sir, provide a suggestion that we should upgrade the version of ChatGPT or use the free version.
Sir, if you are uploading the file on continuous basis, then I would suggest you go with the paid version. if you are simply asking a drafting part or just you are just writing on the chat GPT, I would recommend you just go with the free version. But in the uploading part, you need to be very careful. Don't upload the sensitive file. Even government is not taking any paid version of ChatGPT. Even they are not allowing anyone to use ChatGPT, but still we are using it, and not I am personally not sharing any information of mine to ChatGPT.
And sir, like ChatGPT is one part of AI tool.
Yes, exactly. There are various tools like Copilot, Gemini, Meta AI. In your WhatsApp, there is Meta AI.
Yeah.
But ChatGPT has ability to upload multiple files like Excel file, Word file. But in Meta AI, Gemini, you can upload only images.
Gemini is like useful for the Photoshop and all, no? Gemini.
No, Gemini is also a AI kind of thing. You can ask a question from Gemini. Also, you can ask a code from Gemini, but you can't upload any file over there except images.
Okay.
Gemini provider is Google actually.
Right. Definitely today's session is awesome actually. Any more questions, participants? Mohit ji, any question?
नहीं सर, क्वेश्चन नहीं है। बाकी सेशन शानदार है सर। ये देख के लग रहा है सर कि कितना बैकग्राउंड वर्क कर रहे थे, अब बहुत स्मार्ट वर्क करने की जरूरत आ गई है प्रैक्टिस में।
Sir, let me tell you one thing. A person is using AI and a person is not using AI. Surely AI is going to outdate in 2 or 3 years.
Sure, yes sir.
Sir,
Abhishek.
I have one from my side. That we are using the files to upload for MCA portal where we put the figures in lakhs and in hundreds.
Yes.
So we can make the VBA code for this.
Yes, we can.
Make the overall Excel file in.
Recording in progress.
Come again, sir.
I want to say that the Excel file can altogether full file will be changed in one shot through using VBA.
Yes. But I would again not recommend you to go with that option. Well, let me tell you why. Let's say you have created a balance sheet using full figure. Means you have entered full figure. In the reserve and surplus, you have linked the P&L figure, and P&L figure is already coming with the opening balance plus profit and loss, right? Now, if you are saying to ChatGPT, please divide whole files with the, let's say 100 or 1000.
Yes.
So P&L figure is if you ask this code, then what is going to happen? Reserve and surplus opening balance would be a manually hard coded figure, so it is going to divide by 100. But P&L figure is linked, so P&L is already divided by 100, and you have already you again is dividing that thing in by 100.
Yes.
So now you are asking the question from ChatGPT. Yes. So ChatGPT से जब भी आपको पूछना है, what you need to ask, just delete those numbers which are actually in absolute, not the formula.
Okay.
So we have some question in chat box, like can we use ChatGPT for Tally? So you already quoted that it is not like to use Tally Prime itself only. At Zoho book का एक आया है, वहाँ पर debit credit knowledge is not required in Zoho book, but in case of Tally it is required. So how ChatGPT can help in accounting in case of Zoho?
Let me just read the question, sir. Okay, sir. Actually, for Zoho, debit credit knowledge is not required, right? But for Tally, debit credit knowledge is required. That is the main disadvantage of Tally. If we are importing the Excel file in Tally, then again, this is the main drawback of Tally. This is not drawback of AI. Even if you are asking, let's say, what thing to debit, what thing not to be debit. Let's ask some question from this ChatGPT. Let's say I have a amount due with my creditor is 5,000, and what would be the entry for that purchase? That's it. We don't need to ask any debit credit. We can ask simply a question. But that disadvantage of this is the actual disadvantage of Tally. We need to enter debit credit in Tally. This advantage of Tally. This is the not a disadvantage of AI.
Okay.
So what we need to do, we need to ask the English language only, or Hindi language, or if you are asking a Tamil or Telugu, whatever the language you are asking, you can ask the question in that language also. Let's say I can ask in my language. Let's say I am entering Hindi language now. Now I'm asking in Hindi language. Maybe some of the people will not able to understand. मेरे पास 5,000 बाकी है और मुझे परचेस की एंट्री करनी है, एंट्री बता दो. And you will see it is providing me the entry also. So I can ask in any language. Even I can do grammatical mistake, whatever the case may be.
So can we use the AI tool ChatGPT for downloading IT notices or GST notices for all of our clients?
So what we need to do in that case, we need to again ask question like this from ChatGPT. Even I'm working on the same also. So what we need to do, we need to ask ChatGPT, just open that portal, go to Google Chrome, open that portal. ID is ID, password is password. Open that ID, password, and open that link, which is already open in my system or something like that. Then download that thing. So I'm how we will able to do it? Just copy the code and paste it, and we will create a button. So I'm going to work on it. Even I'm trying to I'm in the process of that thing. Just a solution is question itself. How we are able to ask a question from ChatGPT. The solution is actually question.
Any more question?
सर कोई पेंडिंग क्वेश्चन?
No question, I think so.
No more questions are pending.
I think Vikalji has delivered to us wonderful session. Like we were knowing about AI, but today it is so different deliberation, so different resource. We came to know CA Vikalji Jain. Sir, बहुत धन्यवाद sir. And as an enabler, I would say that we have learned a new things today. We were knowing that what is ChatGPT, what is AI, but the manner you taught us was very different, I would say. And definitely we will keep learning regarding same, and we will keep in touch with you also. You have already shared your number and ID. So definitely we will keep in touch to you. Now I would request our branch vice chairman, CA Mohitji Shrimal, for vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. Abhishek, sir. सर प्रोफेशनल स्किल्स एनरिचमेंट कमेटी वाइस चेयरमैन सर और स्पेशली संबित सर और विकल सर, आज एआई क्या चमत्कार है ये आपने हम सबको बताया. अभी तक हम एआई को यूज करना है ये सोचते थे और एआई बहुत सिंपल वे में हम ले रहे थे, लेकिन एआई से कितना काम कर सकते हैं ये आज एक सेकंड व्यू हमारा बना है और हम पूरी कोशिश करेंगे कि आपने जो मार्गदर्शन दिया है उसे हम सब यूज करें. सर बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद इस मार्गदर्शन के लिए. थैंक यू सर.
Thank you Vikalji, thank you Sambitji, thank you Mohitji, Ankitji, and all participants. Thank you sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.